So welcome your beautiful cheeks to Jurassic World the game, and today serves as a little bit of a progress update, right? Today, I was thinking since Titanotholus will be releasing shortly, and since Beckel Jara has recently just come out, I kind of want us to get started on the two of them, with Titanotholus specifically. I do have a lot of its DNA ready to start fusing, however, it's the Titanosaurus that's going to start screwing me over. However, Beckel Jara, since it is something that I can actually work towards, I was thinking of starting that a little bit sooner. But yeah, welcome. Uh, I mean, I've still got like a little bit of a cough. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, I'm fine. I'm handy. I am still low on Sorolith DNA, which is very, very annoying. I really don't want to use Amber for it because it's a very, if I can avoid doing it, I will. By all means, I will avoid doing it. So hopefully, I can just grind out some more Soronitholestes DNA. And I just want to get started on Becklolith as soon as possible. But as you can see, my progress is not really been going anywhere. I mean, Aquiliote, like a couple of people have been wanting me to start on Aremo Canis and Aquiliote, just because I have been enlightened on Aquiliote's true power, and apparently the thing can cook anything that isn't an Ampulorex, so that's good to know. So thank you guys for letting me know. But I'm surprised I didn't get started on Carnotarchus earlier as well. I mean, I used to use it back in the day when it was very OP and it came out, and boy was it a monster along with Puratorus. There you go. So I will just get leveled on this right now. Something else I did want to mention was you guys probably noticed my team has been changing a little bit throughout these episodes. And since I don't really have enough footage to make a video on everything, I was thinking, you know what, since it's been about like 8 or 9 months, I'm going to do something you guys liked. And we're probably going to take you to another fusing montage since I have so much fun making them and it just kind of fits what I'm doing. You know, I don't have to explain and you guys get something cool, a nice visual from it. So, without further ado, let us cue the epic fusing montage. So I hope whatever I put in that montage kind of cut you up to speed and put you up to speed. Oh fuck. If I end up dying in one of these videos, it's definitely going to be a Jurassic World Alive one. So I did do just a little bit of off-camera darting, and I can finally start on Becklolith. Holy, this has taken a while to do. Oh, I'm level 21! I didn't even know. I completely forgot that they upped the level cap. I don't know what the level cap is. I think it is 25, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Yeah, as you can see, I've been saving all these achievements for so long. Everyone, I've gotten emails of people so annoyed that I've just been keeping like the 5 up in the corner of the achievements, and I've just never collected them. And even I don't know why I haven't collected them. I just like seeing the number out there because it just shows that I've been busy or whatnot, even though those achievements are like the easiest thing, and like their worth is less than a participation trophy. But yeah, I will get to that eventually. I mean, I'm so glad I can finally start somewhere on Becklolith. I'm pretty sure in the next couple of days we should be having an event for it. So I've been doing like I've taken a slight detour from this game just because I've been having a lot of things like at work and stuff that I've been kind of taking my time away from it. But now that I can kind of come back to it, we're gonna get back to darting. We're gonna get back to Sanctuary Fips. It's gonna be a grandiose time, might I add. So I'm hoping that I cannot go like 3 seconds without dying. It's one of those very like awkward dry coughs, like where I feel completely fine, but then out of nowhere my throat is like, oh wait, hey, that's not how it works. And I'm just like, wait, what? And then my throat is like, yeah, no, I have to cough right now. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. But okay, level 24. I think it's only 50 for an Apex pop, so hopefully I only need 700. watch as I get to like the fusions, it's just gonna be like 200 out of nowhere. I swear to God, if it's 200, I'm gonna crash out. But I've actually been darting Quetzal, is it Quetzal or is it Quetzal? I've just been calling Quetzalcoatlus. I've been darting a lot of these, and apparently they are event exclusive, but I've been catching them at night for whatever reason, so I don't know if that's like a deliberate thing, but it's been helping me out, and I've been taking any opportunity I can, right? So what I've been thinking is just to show a little bit of some of the Shores battles that have been happening the past couple months, because I haven't really been doing PvP all that much for like the past couple weeks. My friend SFYM, or Fant, he's been busy as well. My friend Croc, this is his Beckel Jara, so I might copy that build. I already got one in mind. Oh, looks like level 25 isn't the max build. Well, without further ado, let's get on with the Shores battles. Alright, good lineup here. Out of everyone, I would start Griganeth, but Raja is just a little bit of a safer pick. Okay, I should have started Griganeth. I mean, I can definitely swap Sarah in here, but I kind of want to keep Sarah more of as like a utility in case like that random Saw or Kamso comes in. Or Magna even, because Sarah is actually pretty good at killing Magna. And Griganeth is just kind of like, it can swap out whenever. So, a frequently asked question that I get, this is something I didn't really answer in my Q&A video, but it is something that I kind of hinted at. And a lot of people have been asking, like, why did you decide to come back to Jurassic World Alive? Or, like, what inspired you to come back to Jurassic World Alive? And I said, like, originally what inspired me to start making videos. Oh, is that a max health Griganeth? That is a max health Griganeth, okay. But for those of you who don't know, I used to be huge on raiding content, and my first video back, I'm pretty sure, was a raid video. But you could definitely tell how it was a little bit of a different style, right? I kind of had like a story throughout it. It wasn't really like a silent gameplay anymore. This is the first time. Oh, that is a nasty crit. I like that. But yeah, so that video was more of like a story. That was like the first time I've actually like talked in a video as well, and a lot of people were like, okay, I like this. And as the days continued, I was just like, okay, this is something I could probably do for about a week or something, see if I like it. And if it doesn't work out, then I won't come back. And that's actually the thing that a lot of people don't realize was my initial plan was to only do this for about maybe a week or 2 weeks. And then if it didn't work out, or if people didn't like it, I would just quit entirely and I wouldn't even be here to begin with. But a lot of people seem to like that new story, not story, but like new gameplay method where I would kind of recap what was going on, do some cool editing, and felt like a new take on Let's Play content that wasn't really seen. And that's when I started doing tournament videos. And that's when I teased my tournament video, and everybody, like, that's the one where I was like, oh, IDGT is my biggest rival in the tournament. And it was that video in particular that really did it for me. I was like, hold on, I just put about like 18 hours of editing into this video and about, what, 56 hours total in putting it together. This is like, and people like it, and this is something I want to try doing more. So, like, you know, a little bit after then it evolved. I kind of came back that I came back after and did the world record damage, which I will be bringing back, by the way. Don't worry, I will be bringing back the world record damage videos, just kind of taking a break for a little bit, or not, rather not taking a break, but it's we're building strats here and there. But and then I came back and did the like raid scam videos, like the the first, second, and third in this like trilogy. And then I did like the cooking video, and then I came back a little bit more and did another raid, and then from there I did tournament videos. And it was just like the style where it kind of had this like Minecraft SMP style feel to it, and I think that's what resonated with a lot of people. And then from there I was like, this is really, really fun. So, and then my friends also came back. We even had a whole Discord server, and then that's when I started like experimenting with a little bit, bolder editing styles, and I was like, I want to do this. This is something I want to put my foot forward in and have fun with it. I don't want to have this feel like it's a career. I just want to have fun. So that's probably, that's also another reason why I don't really post regularly. But, I don't want to feel any burnout or nothing, because it's not my job after all. So I guess that's kind of what led me to come back to Jurassic World Live. It was just me making a new plan for myself. And I think that's the scariest part, was change. So, I mean, after this, I'll continue. Hold on. GG. Yeah, I didn't really realize Graganith was 3-0ing like anyone in that fight. I was just kind of I was just kind of like mashing buttons together and hoping it would work, and it ended up working out tremendously in my favor. So Graganith locked in greatly there. I even took a look at the footage just like after that battle went, and oh my god, Graganith's completely sweeped. But anyway, back to the story. I think the biggest thing during that entire segment was change. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be putting a little bit more work into videos, but at the in return, I'm gonna be getting a little bit more of a identity. So I'm gonna be like, cause back then I did silent videos, and it was just like the gameplay, some music here and there, and then it would end without no commentary, no hard editing, nothing. And that's kind of the biggest thing in my opinion, was just the fact that I was going to be taking a huge step forward in doing something that nobody since the Gaming Beaver has really done. And I think that's where the differentiation comes, where Gaming Beaver is all about Let's Play. I kind of bring some of that Let's Play style and turn it into, it's a weird concept, but I turned that Let's Play style into something more of a that Minecraft SMP feel as well, or because that's also what I was watching around that time. Because before that video, I was like, okay, how do I want to structure this? And a couple of my friends showed me some Minecraft videos of these SMPs going at it, and I'm like, okay, this is like a cool feeling. I like it. I think some of you might have caught the Clown Pierce. My apologies. I think some of you probably caught the Clown Pierce references a little bit here and there during that initial part, and I was just really nervous during all that commentary because my mic wasn't as good either. I was just kind of recording, so it was a huge step forward, and I just wanted to make myself an identity, and have people be like, yeah, he's different from others. He wasn't like a silent YouTuber back then, because pretty much it was only me, Alien New, IDGT, and a couple of other people doing this stuff. And now it is literally only me and IDGT doing it. And then a couple of other people as well. I just want to talk about it. But somebody mentioned to me, they're like, how are you not at 10K subs, but Viper seems to be, like, Viper X or whatever his name is, seems to be getting like 1,000 every week? I am 99% sure the guy's sub bots, okay? And my evidence for this is he hit 14,000 subs, during the span of he hit 14,000 subs, right? 2 weeks later, he hits like 17 or 18,000. And that's not impossible to get, but the reason why I'd say it's sketchy is because all of his content is literally AI, or most of it is. I mean, he has AI prominent throughout like a lot of his videos, and either he just like upload spams or he sub bots. But me as a viewer seeing this, like if we just take my own content creation out of the picture, if I were to be a viewer and I looked at that, I would not be satisfied at all. And I think that's also another reason why I took the direction I did, because I look back at my own content, I'm like, oh wait, did I just swap predict him? Oh, please let that be one of the most wicked swap predictions. It was. Nice. Get wrecked, Namen Rex. But as I was saying, I looked at my old content. I'm like, that is so boring. I wish I did something. I wish I edited more. So I don't know if it's that combined. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Viper X is just he's sub bots. I correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you don't have 3,000 people like pumping their fists up and they're like, yeah, more Viper X videos. Can't wait to see this AI generated soldier, or like whatever it is, like this knight telling us to play Tyrannometrodon or whatnot. Like, no, I just genuinely don't think that. Like, is my content better? I don't know. I mean, I just do, like I said, I do this for fun. I'm not comparing myself to anybody. That's not the contention here. But I just, like, at least with IDGT, the guy puts work into, like, all the schedules, all the events, whatnot. So, like, he's doing the work. I mean, whether people want to hate on him or not, I mean, he's still, like, the most effective source of info in this community. Which is something that even I have to give him respect for, because I tried doing that for a video and I was like, nope, after like 20 minutes of just gathering info. I'm like, yeah, no, this is his job. I'm not doing it. So shout out to him for not losing his mind doing this. But yeah, when it comes to Viper's videos, I just don't see like the appeal in it. If I got to be honest, I don't really. Like, and you take a look at his comments as well. His comments just look like a bunch of 5-year-olds. But I guess that's the story of how I came back to Jurassic World Alive and YouTube content creation making as a whole. Hope you guys were, I guess, enlightened or inspired by this. I don't know who's inspired by a Tiger Plays video, but yeah. I mean, I'm going to get going now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.